Did you meet up with Michael at all after the game and talk? Was there a bit of...
No, I shook his hand in the after match.
How would you say sort of relations are, A, between you and Michael and just between the teams in general, Steve?
I don't know how I don't really know Michael. And how are they? Oh, look, you've got two fierce competitors and one of them's going through a tough time. You know, they've just lost 6 games in a row and I can only imagine what we'd be like if we're in that situation. So, you know, their body language is probably not where it would be if they'd won the thing, you know, and that's obvious, but you don't want to read too much into the fact that they're hurting and they're not, you know, we're not all buddy-buddy. History shows you that, I said it last night, like, Australia are one of the best friends. Whenever something goes wrong, they've got our backs and we've got theirs. And we've been to war together, and we've been down so many roads together, but you know, if you get two brothers that are fiercely in battle and one's getting a little bit of an upper hand, the other one tends to not like it much, so it's just to be expected. Don't read too much into it.
You had a serious crack at the ref last night. What did you make of the rest of the performance? Even like the way he handled the players? And
I think it was a very, very difficult game to referee. You know, because when you got one team who are trying to prove a point to not only themselves but to their country and everybody that they actually are proud men who want to wear their Wallaby jersey to the utmost and that it means something to them, then they gave it everything they had and at times maybe you know, pushed it. Now, and there'll be times when we pushed it, because just as much as they want to show the world that it means something to them, we want to show the world that it means something to us too. And we're striving to be better all the time, as I'm assuming they are trying to. But, you know, like I've always said, the game is extremely hard to referee. So there's not, in my humble opinion, there's not much point having a crack at ref. You know, and you've got to be consistent and be careful when you do that sort of thing. You've got to be consistent too. Like, you didn't have a crack at ref in Scotland, the World Cup. So you just got to be consistent. And you know, I know he was upset that the ref didn't talk to Stephen, but if I was in their shoes, I'd be wanting to ask myself, well, what is it that we're doing that's making him not want to talk to Stephen? And if you listen to the commentary, you've got to pick your moments. Like the best captains in the world pick their moments when they don't try and talk to them about everything. They just pick their moments, and maybe if I was in their shoes, maybe that's what I'll be sitting looking at rather than having a crack at the ref.
Is it too much hard the sleeve stuff from their coaching captain, do you think? Is that with maybe?
Oh no, you have to ask them. It's not. I'm not here to get into them. As I said, we're fierce competitors, and you know, as I said, I shook Mike's hand at the aftermatch and wished them all the best for the rest of the tournament. You know, we want them to play well. Rugby is an important game. It's a lot more important than just us, and you know, we need them to be playing well and getting people to go along and watching them in Australia. And you know, it's a tough market over there because you've got some other sports that are playing part of the market. So you know, we want to go well.